I'm always like, they're like, did you go anything? I said, why aren't you?
Went from hard stuff. I just think it dark just from hard stuff.
I'm telling you, that's my problem. 5-10 minutes, I'm already like 2 shades darker. Just being out in the normal sun.
So what you saying?
Is that I get too dark too quick. That's not, I don't know if it's not healthy, I don't know what it is, I'm just not trying.
Sounding good.
No, and my thing is, I don't mind if it's consistent, but you got the little farmer's lines, and I look at myself in the morning and I don't like it. Like, I got this little bee thing going on right here, right now. Got this little, look,
Right.
it's so tough, it's so tough that this necklace, I went out that one day. The print of the necklace is branded now on my skin. And I thought, it was a miracle. I thought it was a miracle.
The Chicago Common Council meeting will now come to order on Wednesday, July 9th, 2025. I'll stand for the pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk Medina, roll call please.
First District Councilwoman Monica Gonzalez. Third District Councilman Terrence Hill. Fourth District Councilwoman Stacy Winfield.
Present.
Fifth District Councilman Robert Garcia. Present. Sixth District Councilwoman Gilda Orange.
Here.
Councilman at Large Dwayne Ransford.
Present.
Councilwoman at Large Vanessa Hernandez.
Present.
Councilman at Large Kenneth Monroe.
Here.
Council President Lenny Francisci.
Present. I have a motion to accept the minutes for the regular meeting on June 11th, 2025.
So moved, Mr. President.
Second.
Motion was made by Councilman Garcia, seconded by Councilwoman Hernandez Orange. Do you have any questions on the motion? Clerk Medina, roll call.
Winfield.
Yes.
Garcia. Yes. Orange.
Same.
Ransford.
Yes.
Hernandez Orange.
Yes.
Monroe.
Abstain.
Francisci.
Yes. Do you have any communications from the mayor?
I have none.
Any communications from department heads?
We have accounts payable warrants. 060925 CC. 062525 CC. 062525 LA. 063025 CC. 062625 CC. And finally, 070925 CC. So, Mr. President.
Second. Motion was made by Councilman Garcia, seconded by Councilman Ransford to accept the accounts payable warrants. Do you have any questions on the motion? Roll call, please.
Winfield.
Yes.
Garcia. No. Orange.
Yes.
Ransford.
Yes.
Hernandez Orange.
Yes.
Monroe.
Yes.
Francisci.
Yes.
Next, we have payroll warrant bi-weekly 062025. 070325. Payroll warrant miscellaneous 1325. And payroll warrant monthly 070125.
So move, Mr. President.
Second.
Motion was made by Councilman Garcia, seconded by Councilwoman Hernandez Orange to accept the payroll warrants. Do I have any questions on the motion? Clerk Medina, roll call please.
Winfield,
Yes.
Garcia,
Yes.
Orange,
Yes.
Ratzifer,
Yes.
Hernandez, Orange,
Yes.
Monroe,
Yes.
Franciski,
Yes. We have any committee reports? Moving on, do we have any board reports? Clerk Medina, do we have any ordinances on first reading?
We have no ordinances on first reading.
Do we have any ordinances on second reading?
We have one ordinance on second reading. Ordinance 25-0010, sponsored Mayor Anthony Pope. An ordinance of the city of East Chicago adopting a municipal vehicle excise tax and a concurrent wheel tax pursuant to Indiana Code as amended.
So move on second reading, Mr. President.
Second.
Motion was made by Councilman Garcia, seconded by Councilwoman Hernandez Orange. To hear ordinance 25-0010 on second reading. Do we have any questions on the motion? Councilman
I just
Garcia.
need to make a statement, Mr. President. Just want to say that unfortunately I can't vote for this. Another, something else been raised. Another water got raised without our permission, went around us. This grass cutting is extraordinarily high. I know the water and sewer is about to go up again, and there's no way I can vote for another increase on the residents without explanation more from the mayor. And I know we're supposed to have met again and also had a public meeting on it. And we didn't have a public meeting on it, so there's no way I can vote on this. That's all.
Councilwoman Orange.
Well, I'm in the secondary, comment. I think that most of us only voting for it because our hands are tied by the state. And we wouldn't be voting for it to put any other taxes on our, community, on the residents and citizens of East Chicago. But if we don't do this wheel tax, we will not get the funding to fix our roads. And no matter what the mayor says he has or doesn't have, we all owe it to the citizens of East Chicago to continue to make sure that the streets are being fixed. And that was my reason for, will be my reason for voting yes.
Councilwoman Hernandez Orange.
I have a question just for, the acting planner. We discussed about having something added to the TTV. Where are we with that?
It should be almost finalized. The problem is that Steve's on vacation. So he's, the department head for multimedia.
Mhm.
When he gets back, we will have something, to discuss why, the merits of why it was done, the rationale and the legislation, how that forced everybody's hand.
And I want to say that, this is, again, I agree with Councilwoman Orange that the only reason this is being done, because we don't want to leave money on the table. I think it's been so important that, Friday, we received, our NERC members received an email that Governor Brown was actually coming up here in discussion to roads and so forth. That's how important it is. He did cancel, but the point is that they're putting this area on the spotlight, so, we need to do our part also. It's unfortunate at the end of the day to have to raise any tax on anyone, but, stuff that has to be done unless you want to make sure that you're doing, what's it called? When you change your tires every couple of years or every year. Well, not even that. I mean, if the roads are bad, you're gonna have to do new tires, so it's gonna cost you more than $1, 2 cents per month. It's gonna cost you whatever it is for a tire, which my assumption is close to $40. I've never paid one, but for a new tire, so.
Thank you. Clerk Medina, roll call please.
I was thinking the same thing.
Winfield,
Yes.
And you,
Garcia,
No.
Orange,
Yes.
Ransford,
yes,
Hernandez on,
Yes.
Monroe,
No.
Francisco,
Yes. We have any ordinances on third reading?
we do not.
Do we have any resolutions?
One resolution, resolution number 25-0006, sponsored Stacy Whitfield. Resolution, the common council of the city of East Chicago concerning a petition for land use variance to allow for a funeral home to operate on a property commonly known as 3934 Elm Street.
So moved, Mr. President.
Second.
Motion was made by Councilman Garcia, seconded by Councilwoman Winfield to hear resolution 25-0006. Have any questions on the motion? Councilwoman Winfield?
David Patrick here, if you would like to come up and speak from your public hearing.
Sure. Yes, good evening, all of you. Thanks for your time. Thank you for listening to this resolution. Our family's funeral home, which has been in East Chicago since the building of the funeral home in 1927. In 2022, the family decided to close the funeral home. Since closing the funeral home, we stopped paying for the business license, which all businesses have in the city of East Chicago. And they basically gave me permission to stop paying that license because we were not in business. Our last funeral was actually end of October of 2022. So they gave me permission to stop paying for that license. And with that comes, if you don't renew it within a year, you'll lose that status. And so this is pretty much a technicality, I'm assuming, and hopefully that's understood. And we are looking to sell the funeral home as a funeral home to another family. I don't want to get into detail about that. I don't want to jinx it really, so I don't want to talk too much about the buyer, but I think East Chicago needs another funeral home, and hopefully I'll have your support to bring the status back to the funeral home. As I said, the funeral home was built in 1927 as a funeral home. And because the fact we did not continue to pay the business license is the reason why we lost the zoning for that business on the corner of 3934 Elm Street. Any questions?
Councilman Garcia?
Marina, was the new owners or the prospective owners, were they invited to come?
They were not, just because they don't really want to disclose that information yet because of, that's still in negotiation. Yeah, but it is a reputable funeral home company, so I mean, it's not a day by night
So the
type
deal was contingent on it getting rezoned.
being passed, correct, because they're not trying to purchase the property if they cannot own it.
Gotcha. That's all.
Clerk Medina, roll call please.
Winfield,
Yes.
Garcia,
Yes.
Orange,
Yes.
Ransford,
yes,
Hernandez on,
Yes.
Monroe,
Yes.
Francisco,
Yes.
Thank you. Do you have any other questions or?
That's all.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to?
Yes.
Please,
now we can do
Thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate it for you. As I said, you know, our family's been around here for a long time.
Thank you.
And-
Thank you. We have any old business? Moving on, do we have any new business? Councilwoman Orange?
We have a power outage going on here in the city, and I'd like for Marino and Julio to come up and explain to the citizens, cause I've got multiple calls, I know Councilman Garcia have gotten calls, and most of the seniors are in a panic. And especially like I said, we lived through the Fourth of July, with the, the Sunnyside, park not having lights, and that's just not good. And so I wanna know what's being done because I can't explain it because it hasn't been explained properly to me.
So the last meeting that you asked me that same similar question, we did go and there was a fuse blown out inside the building, which did get fixed. But as you're aware, that area is very susceptible to outages. And from what we understand, at least from NIPSCO, which we let in on Friday, to turn off the box so that they can do the work that needed to be done on the actual transformer itself. There's like a green big box over there at Sunnyside. A fuse blew out in that transformer. So, they did say that they will be back either this week or next week to finalize what they need to finalize. But at this point, it is in NIPSCO's hands, and they have made the initial contact to do with the repairs that they needed to do. So I can only speak for Sunnyside Park specifically. And what I will do is, when I get in contact with the person, I'll try tomorrow. I'll get their contact information, and if I am given like an exact schedule, I will inform you of when that's gonna happen.
Is anybody monitoring these lights? Because at the end of the day, especially the seniors, they can tell you when the lights come out. And that's the same thing on Broadway. And right, by the senior building, you got 3 senior buildings right there. And now this new one coming up. And, they can tell you that them lights have been out for some time, so nobody is contacted. And I guess if I had contacted the mayor's office and to say, hey, what's going on with these lights, they would have never known NIPSCO, because the administration, we believe they was gonna be fixed. And now we come down to NIPSCO 2 or 3 weeks. So I just want to know.
Well, I do know, again, this goes very slow at trying to get, they religiously like that, unfortunately. We have to keep pressing them on it, but this has been an issue even since the last meeting that we discussed, and until now, they're coming to fix it. So I can confirm that there was somebody there last Friday, and can confirm that they're gonna continue to do the repairs. It's not complete, but they're at least there now. Like, it's not hearsay.
The problem is the city comes so much is not. I have a meeting with them tomorrow with Alexis Barber. If you want, I can look in another meeting if you want to talk to these people
She's the representative for this area,
in this.
with a direct contact to NIPSCO.
I have a meeting tomorrow, but if you want to talk with her,
How this is affecting, like I said, I got a call from a senior today that said she's too scared to come out after dark because you cannot even see down on Broadway. And when I went down there, and she's absolutely right, if you don't have the lights illuminated from the apartments, you cannot see. And that's just, you gotta stay on top of it. If you know it's a NIPSCO problem, this got to be stayed on top of. The minute they go out, you gotta get somebody on the horn and try to fix it.
Councilwoman Hernandez Orange.
My question was that when they ended up adding the other senior buildings, did we look to see if the power that we have in those central units are able to, I guess, hold all that electrical going through those boxes? Because as we expand or add, did we do the expansion to NIPSCO? I think that's another question that we need to add, because even if when we're changing homes into 2 units or more, like that's extra electricity that's actually being given out. And I don't know when's the last update where you had all those electrical units or boxes updated. So that could be a cause for that, because that's where a lot of the new construction kind of is happening.
I can only speak in terms of like new construction and things like that. Even before you can get NIPSCO's permission to put a meter, they study the amount of energy that you're gonna need, et cetera, to see if you have enough capacity. So capacity has never been an issue. What is historically horrendous in the harbor specifically is there's always outages. So that's a whole other conversation with NIPSCO to see if maybe there's some upgrades they need to do to their systems or to prevent those things, or at least that they, because every time it's like your house, anytime the fuse goes out, if you don't have a surge protector, for example, it'll start blowing out other things in your house. And so that's what's been happening is that, and so I can't speak again for streets, I can just speak for Sunnyside, that's what happened there.
Councilman Garcia.
Yeah. That's what I was about to tell you, if they updated, because NIPSCO is quick to raise the rates, but they want to put Band-Aids on everything, and, I know in the harbor, I got a parish there, I got the new station, they spend a lot of money on that new station. So, and that was a long time coming. I'm pretty sure they got updated across this whole city. And if they're still dealing with fuses, they're gonna blow. Like Councilwoman Hernandez Zorn said that if, get new homes and stuff and they keep on going out. I know the lights went out a lot within May, and June. And I don't know what it was, but it shouldn't be like that, it's crazy to me. But ask them to update their stuff, because you know what, electrical rates went up again this month, or they're going up again this month. And they keep on putting Band-Aids, they need to update East Chicago.
Councilwoman Winfield.
I'd like to know if they could, a representative, if she could come here into our council meeting, because I have the issue in Fourth District. And like I said, Sunnyside Park, where the lights are going out, but in Fourth District, I have been waiting for 4 months for 2 blocks to get their lights on. And they keep saying, when you go into the website, I have a resident that's going into the website, reporting it, calling your office, reporting it, and it's saying that it's been fixed and nothing has happened. So if they can come to our council meeting so we can address them, and 'cause this is an issue. I know it may be all over.
I cancel that, I can invite to her,
Actually,
but
you
not
get a-
here, maybe
get a
on Zoom.
contact.
Yes, that would be fine.
That'll be possible at our next council meeting. We can have
Yes,
an executive session before the meeting, so we can,
I go to talk to her.
okay, if you can let me know so we can let them, okay,
So you
thank you.
should give us a contact.
Share it. They wouldn't keep doing these lights like this.
Let it not happen there, because they'll be real quick to fix that.
Mhm.
Thank you. Do we have any public expression?
Okay, no problem. No.
You like to
I just wanted to let, the seniors know that the Lake Shore Manor, 3521, the lights are on back on. I hope y'all don't see them, but they're 62 and old, are accepting application for, housing. So if you know a senior that's looking for a 1 or 2 bedroom apartment, at the, Lake Shore Manor, it's open. They can apply.
Thank you.
That's it.
Do we have any public expression?
Mr. President, this young lady was here at our last meeting. She gave us the form, we left it in the office, however. Didn't have a meeting.
Please keep your comments to 3 minutes.
Hello, everybody. My name is Eliza Cheryl. I'm a fairly new resident to East Chicago. I moved out here about a year and 4 months ago. But within that time span, I noticed that there has been an issue with like stray animals, predominantly dogs in the area. And I just wanted to propose to the board, the council, and possibly the mayor, creating an animal sanctuary. This is a project that I've been working on for a few years now. And I've actually spread the word on social media, and I'm gaining a lot of traction with people being interested in volunteering and helping me run the facility, and just the overall elements that are required with running a nonprofit for animal rescue. And so I have a proposal ready that I'm willing to give over to the mayor, or give to whomever needs it to review. And I actually saw a few areas within the area, well, lots, properties, and so forth, that I'm actually interested in, that could be great potential space for this type of endeavor. So, yeah, I'm looking for basically funding and assistance with bringing this new venture to East Chicago.
Thank you. I have a motion to adjourn. Motion. Motion was made by Councilman Garcia, seconded by Councilwoman Warren. Roll call, please.
Winfield,
Yes.
Garcia. Warren,
Yes.
Ratcliffe,
Yes.
Hernandez on,
Yes.
Monroe. No. Francisco.
Yes, good night. I think that is what's saying.
But I know that.